everyone, I am Janelle Tamico Lee Chee and I am a singer, songwriter, agricultural systems engineer, tutor, founder and director of Our Lady of Good Success School, youth daycare and after school center. I am an entrepreneur. I am an academic advisor. I am a youth motivator and I am an author, a published author. Yes, I wear many hats. I am a dreamer and a realizer of my dreams. And I'm here to share with you today the reasons why I will never deviate from this magical, wonderful, colorful rainbow path called dream catching. My loves, we have one life to live in this body. There is no dress rehearsal for life. This is it. This is the grand performance. This is the main stage. And I realized that at a very young age. I started playing the organ in church at the age of 9. And singing in church and playing the organ meant that my responsibility was having to accompany the church choir at all the funerals in the church, all the weddings, and all these other occasions. As I grew older, I worked in the funeral industry, which opened my eyes even further about the brevity of life and the importance of living a full life. And sitting in church, singing for all these funerals, looking at coffins and caskets coming in and out, burying, cremating, seeing rich, poor, homeless, wealthy people, state officials, babies, old people, all these people dying, entering the mortuary on the same silver slate, exiting in the same box. I asked myself, when I am being carried out of the church in my beautiful casket, no coffins please, I'm thinking a dark brown color or perhaps a white casket, like a box, something like what my friend Carleen went in. That's a whole different story. But when I am leaving, when they are taking me out of the church and they are going to bury me in the churchyard, will they be burying a casket of unrealized dreams? Will they be burying potential? Or will they be burying the shell of experience? I don't want my potential to be buried. I think I read a quotation somewhere in my youth, my younger days, where they spoke about the cemetery as being the place where many dreams go to die, which meant that a lot of people who are buried are people who did not realize their dreams, so potential was buried. And I promised myself that that was never going to be me. God gave me the gift of being on this earth. I want to see his creation. I want to travel. I want to meet God's people. And I want to learn and live in truth. That's my dream, You go everywhere and you see God's creation. How did God create this beautiful planet? And are we really that different? So I would always want to travel. I want to express the ideas and the emotions that I have, the desires of my heart. Even though if a human asks me, I may not be able to verbalize it in a way that could bring comfort to the listener, So a lot of times people call me crazy. Oh, you have these ideas and they're not all planned out and you can't map out your life. What is wrong with you? You always jumping from here to there. You crazy. Okay, are you crazy? But I'm not insane. You see, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And I learned very young that certain things were not bringing me happiness. If I was not doing something creative, if I wasn't singing, if I wasn't songwriting, if I wasn't dabbling in all the myriad ideas, all the different ideas I had in my being, I would not be happy. And I would feel that manifested in my physical being. I'll be stressed. If I were to show you how much gray hair in my head now, I mean, you can look at it, we have a lot. Right? From years of carrying the burden of trying to fit like a Van Gogh painting in a mold that was not designed for me. Oh, it is a frustrating place to be. It is an unhappy place to be. My shoulders will be tense. My back will be tight. My head would hurt. My jaw would be tight. My tongue would be on the roof of my mouth. I would grind my teeth. Why? Because I'm trying to be normal. Find a 9-to-5. Not be an entrepreneur. Get a job. Get a work. Fit into a mold. Not be me. I was a cage bird and I have wings. I need to fly. I need to loosen up. And this is why I keep committed to the part of the dream. I like the journey of the dreamer. It allows me to travel within. It allows me to accept myself as I change. I cut my hair. I was a unicorn at a point in time. I was a dirty mermaid. My hair was green. My hair was every color of the rainbow. It was black. It was brown. It was like literally all the colors of the rainbow one time. I was full on unicorn, right? I got to explore that, you know. I cut off my hair. I shave off 1/3, one side, 1/3, 2/3, half. I put braids, I take it out. I put a wig, I take it out. I had my hair, I comb it up, I comb it down. I got to swim in all the expressions of me and love me for that. Fat, skinny, in between, working out, stopping working out. You know, I allowed myself to be free, to try things and stop, to fail, to fall, to get accustomed to failure. And I find that's a beautiful journey. I enjoy that journey because even though it's undulating within myself, I am at peace and I'm satisfied. But when I try to take a flat journey based on the rules of society and the expectations of my alma mater and society and family and all these things, within me, I feel constrained and restricted. And I literally feel as though I am wilting away and dying. And that is not a feeling that I like. It is not good for my mental health. So I have chosen and will continue to choose the highest expression of myself. I owe it to God for the talents that He has given me to explore and to lean on Him. It's a faith journey, you know. And I realized a few days ago that the lesson for me is you don't need to have everything laid out. You don't need to have a perfect path to achieving the dream. Life is the journey, not the destination. So it's in the getting there that I get to see the beauty of God, the beauty of people. I get to experience the full gamut of life. Happiness, sadness, anger, anticipation, anxiety, forgiveness. I get to test friendships. I get to forge new friendships. I get to learn and understand the struggles of other people. And then my faith plays a part in it. So I was telling you, that I learned that all I need is a tiny amount of faith. You see that amount of faith there? This space in between there? That this is like 1,000,000 times more than the amount of faith that you really need to achieve your dream. Bible say all you need is faith the size of a mustard seed. Like a mustard seed, like almost like a grain of pollen to move mountains. So what do I know about myself? Who am I? I am a child of God. I am a child of the Most High. I was created. There is something bigger than me. There's something bigger than my physical. There's a spiritual side to me. And that spiritual side is connected to something greater that is existing in the universe. So I am a part of that. I also firmly believe that the ideas and the dreams and the visions in my life were implanted in me, in my heart, in my solar plexus from the moment I was conceived. Before I was conceived, it was in my mother's egg. It was in my great-great-grandmother's egg, in that DNA, in that life force that goes back from the beginning of time. That was in me, these ideas and these visions. They were created for me. And all the molecules in my body that generates my thoughts and the way I interpret the world and the way I see myself and my talents, all were given to me as part of a complete package to bring the visions and the dreams in me to reality. And it's to allow me to serve the world for a greater good and to spur other people on. So sometimes the dream is not just about me. Sometimes the struggle is not that the world is against me, but is I have to go through that to be able to help somebody else and to forward the human race and to forward the earth. And I believe that I am a part of that. I belong to God, and that I know for a fact that everything I need to achieve these dreams and the visions in my head is already in front of me. It's a done deal. I used to wonder and think, why is God taunting me and giving me these dreams and giving me these ideas and giving me these visions if He's not going to bring it to fruition? My faith was weak. Then I realized it's a mustard seed. And it wasn't for me to question. And now I know that. I have that truth. I have that realization. So why am I now going to deviate from that and doubt it? I mean, I'm not filthy rich as yet. But I look at the people who are living the dreams and the life that I want, and I listen to their story, and I can see a parallel between their story and their struggle and my story and my struggles and my emotions and their emotions, and I realize that this is just a necessary ingredient in the recipe of success. All right, here we go. So I look at my failures and my disappointments and my low points as part of my success story. And I know that my life I am truly an author. My life is a pen. And I am penning my own success story. So armed with this knowledge now, and this commitment to live in truth and to be true to myself, I have to be able to sleep and live with myself in the night. And when I look at myself in the mirror, I have to say that, yes, I did a good job. And I know that I did the best. It's not a sprint. Life is not a sprint. It is a marathon. And it's easy to feel discouraged when you see people on social media getting overnight success and people being so fake. If I don't feel to comb my hair and I go on Instagram, I am not combing my hair. Sometimes, only reason why I don't post certain things, sometimes I tape things, I don't even want to wear pants. But then I think, I have students looking at me, can't be there with your underwear showing, put on little pants, But for the most part, I don't stress. Right? It's not a swift race, you have to just maintain and have perseverance. So armed with that knowledge, my loves, I am committed and I remain committed to achieving it. What do I have to share with you? My most important point is it is never too late to jump off the hamster wheel and get on the express track to living the life you desire. Once there's that gnawing in your head and that tiny voice like a mosquito in your ears, in your heart, in the back of your head, in your mind when you're lying down at night, once there's something that keeps telling you, Gail, do this now, you have this idea, go after it. That is your spirit telling you you are not on the right path. If you listen to that voice, and the quicker you listen to that voice, the quicker you're going to bring a lot of joy to your life. Trust me. Take the jump like Steve Harvey say. And you don't want an explanation to anybody. Sometimes people want an explanation, sometimes they can't give it to them, like whatever. You know, I'm crazy, give me the blasted straight jacket. You understand? Let me be crazy living my own life. And let me be crazy for at least trying. And forget people, they're gonna laugh at you, they're gonna say things, you know. And in my frustration, I have been not a nice person to some people, and I have to apologize publicly for that if anybody's seeing this and I say, she's a bitch. Yeah, you had to be a bitch sometimes. You had to be a bitch sometimes. You know, it's part of the journey and the part of protecting yourself as a dreamer and an entrepreneur is building that tenacity. And sometimes you're gonna mash guns, people are not gonna like you. You have to do a lot of pruning, keep your circle real small. But your true friends would stick with you and understand you and forgive you. And these days, people don't like to forgive people. They get me vexed, I'm gonna block them. Yeah, my times I block and unblock people. I don't even bother anymore. I'm gonna block them. I'm not gonna talk to them. And she was rude to me. But forgive. Forgive. Form a friendship from that. Laugh at it. You know? And understand that sometimes when people react a certain way, it sometimes have absolutely nothing to do with you. Sometimes it's a coping mechanism. So there are people who have been there for me. And I know I was mean to some people because they crossed my path at a time when I was hurt or I was not as mature emotionally as I am now. And we all make that mistakes. And on this platform, I want to publicly apologize to them. They know themselves. You're going to see me now, you're not going to like me. And everybody does not have to like you. This is not a liking contest, okay? My name is Janelle Tamico Lee Chee. I am a motivational speaker, especially for graduating SCA students, primary school students. I run an after school program, author of 40 Days, 40 Conversations with God, A Time to Be Sowing, which is available at all local bookstores and at Art and Soul Bookshop in Grenada, also on Amazon. I sing under the moniker Tamico Lee. I love to sing Christmas music such as Moon Over Maracas, Navidad It's Christmas, Baby's First Christmas. I love to sing soca, such as The Rhythm, there's You Gotta Live, Oh What a Feeling. I don't remember the name of that song, but you can look it up. Tamico Lee on YouTube. I create organic fertilizers and pesticides under the brand BioShield. I am an earth lover. I try to live the highest expression of myself. I sing, I write songs. I just love life. I love myself. I love people. And I am a dream realizer. Look out, world, because the best part about dreaming is not just achieving the dream, but achieving the dream and dreaming another one. So you can find me online at Janelle Tamico Lee Chee or at Tamico Lee. You can follow my projects such as Plain Jane, which is my movie reviews under Featherworks Entertainment. Or did I mention I also edit videos? Did I tell you how businesses brand and rebrand as well under Featherworks Entertainment? I like to dabble in making lyric videos such as Ultimate Rejects, Pandemic, Jamdemic song, Dev and Ricardo Drew, Southman lyric video. I love to do those things. If I get up tomorrow and I think about doing something else, guess what? I'm gonna do it. So do your thing, man. Do your thing. Look out for me on the social media networks at Living Systems Worldwide, at Featherworks Entertainment, which is Featherworks TT. Or did I tell you I also am a concierge? So I'm a carnival concierge. I love to help tourists have a good time and show them Trinidad and Tobago. I help them with all their last minute arrangements, particularly around carnival. And I have a network of safe drivers under P2P transport, and we do deliveries and couriers for online businesses as well, long before the pandemic, people. You know, so do your thing. Look online for me at P2PTT, at Featherworks TT, at Living Systems Worldwide, at Tamico Lee, and I'm also on YouTube, Facebook, all those other things. Alright, so it's a girl, Janelle Tamico Lee Chee, and keep dreaming.